Okay, there's that. I don't know which trailer is mine. I don't really care, because if it lets me go into every trailer, I'm going to do it. This door is just straight open. So...
Reeks of booze addressed to me from years ago. Wake was right. The horror story is changing reality, not just people's memories.
Oh, that pizza, clean up. God damn.
This card has Mom's handwriting.
Birthday card from Mom, utility bills. That wouldn't be this. There we go. Life and watery.
A pun book from Ilmo. Are we
Elmo.
close in the story? That might explain some of his behavior.
A critical look at a broken system. What is
Did
this?
I leave the Bureau in this fictional reality?
Our deepest condolences for your loss. The Bureau knows it's an incredibly hard time for you. I personally can assure you we are committed to your well-being and will allow the time needed for your recovery from this tragedy. The FBI is here for you. We'll be ready to welcome you back to work as soon as you're ready. We could really use that insightful mind of yours, so we hope to see you back in our ranks soon. Oh, okay. For the longest time, I was like... But first off, it looks like I'm a heavy drinker. Second off, I thought the key was just to get into the trailer park, not... Let's see what we got here.
Everything here reminds me of Logan. This could be her room. My newfound relatives. Cozy with the cult of the tree. And that's the clicker. In the hands of the cult, just like the page promised. Carnival Nights. That's the motorcycle club the Koskela brothers are in. I'll take Odin and Tor up on their offer and visit their nursing home. Right after I find this biker workshop. No.
Don't buy into it.
It's not true. It's just a fucking story. It's not true. Logan's back home. She's fine. Fuck. She's at school. David. I'm in the story and it's coming true. Wake said Scratch would try and hurt me with the horror story. But he said there's still time to stop this. That he can stop this with a clicker.
Hey, this is David. Leave a message.
David? Is Logan okay? Call me back as soon... Mulligan? What the fuck? Hey! Stay where you are! Logan is a cultist? What the fuck is going on here?
Don't know, but what I'm gonna need you to do is I'm gonna need you to get your ass back into this trailer because we weren't done here. I know you're freaking out, you're worried, we're all worried for your daughter, but I'm worried about the collectibles too, so.
The Nordic Tales book Mom gave to Logan when she was little. Fawn. Logan used to love her music. Logan's junior agent certificate. So cute.
Hey, old gods. Your proud great-granddad and great-grand-uncle. New season coming soon. Scratch, man. This dude's a fucking heathen. And it's weird because I'm still not sold that that's not the person sitting with Sam Lake or Alex Casey.
No, that is not going on the board.
It just went on the board. You just crossed it off, though. So, I mean, it's on the board still. Okay. So, it looks like we're missing one thing for that side and one thing on Life and Watery. I'm really liking this music. Searching. My god, you became the heaviest drinker of all time if this is her. And, you know, pick up your pizza, of course. My goodness. That's some gross-ass pizza. Right, I don't see... Doesn't mean it's not here. It could be at the nursing home. But I'm not seeing another thing. Maybe her mom lives here too, or lived here. So maybe, can we get into this across the way? I guess that we won't be able to get into these. Ah, damn. That'd have been cool. This one I think I've been in, question mark? Yeah, this is the one with the deer. Did I pet it? I said, hi, buddy. One more scan through just to be safe, and then we'll move forward. I don't think I missed anything, but these places tend to hide to things. Okay. So, the playground over here, and I see colorful rocks. You can overcome adversity and achieve your goals. Thanks. Oh, wow. Alright, let's just upgrade this and get that trophy. Also,
with a heightened survival instinct kicking in, it seemed like she had just squeezed down the trigger of her pistol once as the Taken was coming closer and closer, but the gun kept firing again and again faster than possible, like she was rapidly pulling the trigger.
oh, we can caseboard this. Got the Cult of the Tree stuff, photo of the Torn Anderson. Who's involved? Who's involved? I think. Whoops, I wouldn't say they're involved. I do wonder where that other box is. There's only one. It's not going to be around here probably, but there is one box left for the Alex Casey lunchboxes in Watery. This feels like you can go wherever, kind of open to you in terms of like when you leave, because like it told me to come to Watery, but I still could have went back to Bright Falls instead. It probably wouldn't have gotten me anywhere, but I could have done it, which is cool. Just leave it open like that. Let's go see what Professor Mulligan has to say. Detective Mulligan. Alright.
Thornton too? God damn it. And now they're all taken?
Oh! Hey, I'm in the safe house! I didn't feel safe at all. Where'd they go? They go back yonder? Losers. Well, that depends. Have you played the first Alan Wake game? Have you played Control? I think you can get more out of it if you've played those 2 games. Plus the expansion of it in Control, AWE. If you haven't played those, you will still enjoy this. It's worth the buy, but it'd be like playing the 3rd game in a series. At the very least, if you look up like a recap on the, you don't have to play them, but if you look up a recap on the Connected Universe, that'd be really good. It's worth the money to me, but everybody's definition of what's worth the money is different. First one's called Alan Wake. That's why this is called Alan Wake 2. It's from 2010, though. There is a remaster. But you don't necessarily need to play the other games. It would be in your best interest to look up a recap videos, though. Where'd they go? This is Alan Wake 2. The 3rd game, the reason I call it the 3rd game is because this game has they're making a connected universe between games. And the game Control is connected to Alan Wake. So I'm pretty much calling this like the 3rd game because characters from Control, well, at least a couple of them, one of them for sure, has shown up. The Federal Bureau of Control, which was the whole point of the game Control, has had his fingerprints all over this story. So even though Control technically isn't an Alan Wake sequel, I kind of consider this like the 3rd game. Maybe they're going to the... My guess is they're... Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
The headline about Logan wasn't real. Don't think about it. The cult has the clicker. Get it? Fix this. This is the workshop from the photo with the cultists. This is where they had the clicker. If it's still here, I need to find it.
Bitch. Alright, let's go into my thinking plan. Okay.
Mulligan and Thornton have the clicker. It's in a Mother Ovalab. Here in Watery.
It's very paranormal, though. The clicker, and this kind of set up in Control 2, is what they call an object of power. An object of power is a paranormal object that allows somebody to maybe change things to either their advantage or other people's advantage or whatever. Or, you know, it could be evil, like you use it to like write people out of existence or blah blah blah. And those are the things that the Federal Bureau of Control, they're trying to capture these items and store them so they can't hurt society. Well, in Alan Wake 1, what Alan Wake writes, this is part of the brief rundown, what Alan Wake writes ends up coming to life. And I think it's because of Cauldron Lake in this town or whatever. But what he's writing, or the dimensional beings tricked him or forced him into writing, is coming to life. And that was the first game. And in this game, he's trying to escape, but it's hard to do that because they're not really letting him go, and it's not so easy. So this is not Alan Wake, though. This is the FBI agent. You do play as Alan Wake too, though. Where you at?
Poor thing.
Oh, I didn't even see that thing there. It's so dark in this corner. Good thing. I thought it was another arrow. It was another one to pet the deer. I think it's like a collectible thing, because when I clicked on the one thing, it was like, you need 10 more. I was like, alright, Chainsmoker, calm down. Thanks everyone for the valuable input. I'm assuming that means Saturday sauna night is on. Sauna is good for the body and good for the soul. You may not like it, but it likes you, and all condiments are welcome, of course. Well, Amo, I can't find the new door lock combination. Look inside the smiley coffee cup. Doesn't help me. Look inside. Yeah. Emo, ignore Fred. He doesn't have what it takes, and he's wrong about ketchup too. It's obviously chili mayo or nothing. Not everyone enjoys frying themselves to death, Emo, and who would pick mustard over ketchup? Hello, fellas. I suggest we start a regular sauna right now that the old place is working again. What's the best time for it? How about a classic Saturday night session? I'll bring the sausage and mustard, but BYOB, you don't know what you heard about me. Are you? I haven't gotten that far. I just now got to the trailer that I was trying to get to at the end of the stream because I've been fucking around. So, I mean, I guess we're pushing forward. But after this, I want to try to figure out how to get into the lighthouse. I want to figure out... Well, it's tough to figure out the one thing. I want to run around forever going, oh, I'm missing some stuff on one thing on my daughter, and I'm missing one thing on this, when I'm literally going to visit Tor and Odin in the goddamn nursing home. I mean, maybe they have something. I don't know. The Deerfest floats are eating up our space. Try to keep things neat and tidy around the workshop, okay? I can't find my tools. I can't even find my left hand, even though it's attached to me. But I will find my boot up somebody's ass if you all keep making a mess. Hi, Uncle Emo. Hope you're well. Charlene and I still haven't received our paychecks from last month's Coffee World promo work. Are you sure you sent them? Could you double check? Maybe they slipped through the cracks. Also, Charlene wanted me to tell you that her suit still smells weird, Charlie. This is your final warning to stop making the OOP out of the assembly hall. You want to get drunk in the workshop? Fine, but the OOP is for ritual use only. You idiots are worse than my kids. Are these people the object of power? Do these people work for the Bureau? Hello, I've seen some of your place our stashes in the open. Please don't do that, you rascals. This one's the craziest one. He's straight up calling it an OOP. I don't know who that Jaco is, but probably a family member.
Locked. They must be in there. There has to be a way to get this lock open.
So before there were red things. That's crazy that they called them OOP. Not that that word would be, it's not crazy that that word would be in the game, that makes sense, but, or that acronym, but these people did not seem like people working for the Bureau. But who else would use that term? Maybe, but people say the same thing about Final Fantasy VII when they remake. Oh, you need to play the original too, but I have no desire to go play the original. Mostly because it ages like fucking milk. Oh, manuscript. Alright, maybe Alan will tell me what I need to do. God damn it. Alan, they didn't load me to the right place.
Hey, stop right there. The shape stumbled out of the dark toward Deputy Mulligan. Thornton was doubled over, coughing. A chunk of cold pastrami caught in his throat. Bring it, fucker! Mulligan fired. Thornton hacked the pastrami out of his windpipe, opened fire with his partner. The monster fell. They kept shooting. The thrill of domination. This was the cult of the tree. Not one tree. A forest. Secret knowledge in a deer mask. A last line of defense. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Bright Falls fucking finest. They crept over, pulling out their flashlights. The horror. This is Monica from the tackle shop. An innocent woman. Thornton's pastrami came back up.
For what it's worth, I think it's important that Logan grows up seeing you do what you love, what you're great at. That will teach her so much. There will be times just like this when you question your choices, your competence, even your own sanity, when things get dark. Remember to trust and love yourself as much as your family does. You won't be perfect, but I know you'll be amazing. Morning crunch. Throttle it. Well, hopefully we find those bolt cutters too. Oh. Oh. Triangle. Down. Okay, that one's definitely right. Unless it's the other way. Unless it's backwards. Flat. Corner. There we go.
This is the cult's hideout.
That was
Their
my hideout,
headquarters
bitch.
even?
So I got a save point in here.
A fuse. I can use this to get the Espresso Express working.
I refuse to believe that.
There's a basement.
1 second. I've marked a map with, like you asked. That's all the stashes by our last count, locked and loaded, ready to go.
The cult is leaving supplies around for themselves. This will be handy.
The light switch you found washed up at the lake is not junk. It's fucking important. Trust me on this. From now on, whenever we catch a target, we're gonna cut out its heart, stick this thing inside, and flick it. I know it sounds weird, but just trust me. It'll be like a ritual.
The Nightingale ritual wasn't completed. The cult isn't well organized. People aren't following orders. This is the cult's process.
Okay, so let's read these.
Their ritual.
I'm not trying to play the blame game, but we cannot let random tourists walk right into one of our rituals. We were stopped before we got to use the clicker. Oh, the lights weren't even set up yet. It's unacceptable. So let's look at the learnings. We need to be faster with our setups. We need to be 100% positive someone is on lookout duty. Communication, communication, communication. Slip-ups like this are why we have FBI agents snooping around, which is not great. I'm only being harsh about this because I know we can do better. Whomever has been sabotaging lake house equipment, stop it. If you're looking for ways to help the cult, this is not it. Unless bringing the feds down on us is what you consider helpful, in which case you can fuck right off. Stay away from the FBC, and if you see them poking around again, report it to the Grandmaster, Federal Bureau of Control. We still haven't met Estevez. I still think we're gonna meet Agent Estevez at some point. Surround the target, subdue them, use a hammer or a blunt object, restrain them, carve out their heart, recite the words, put the clicker into their chest, flick the switch 2 times to make sure it works. Remember floodlights, on tripods. We need to see what we're doing. Always work in pairs.
That's it.
It'll be interesting to see how far the FBC gets into this. Not fanatics, no signs of indoctrination, messy group of enthusiastic psychopaths? Has to be this. Cult members? Core and Odin are definitely not cult members. No way, no how. They're just good old country folk. Oh, wow. Okay. You were right. These sneaky fuckers are watching us, and our level of organization is fine. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Observation reports. Subject, the Cult of the Tree. Summary. Intermittent surveillance. Intermittent surveillance of the paracriminal group known as the Cult of the Tree shows that their operations is limited to a small area of Washington state. The group is reported to be made up of dedicated individuals equipped with only common tools. Overall level of organization is low. Overall comprehension of redacted is low. Our assessment yielded a category orange risk status. Further inquiry should be made as to exact details and sources of their knowledge regarding paranatural elements. Investigation Unit recommends the Cult of the Tree be kept under permanent surveillance, with preparations made from the groups arrested and seizure of assets. See file 8521-1027 for full report of recommended action. Summary and full report to be forwarded to Dr. Marmont and Dr. Marmont at the Cauldron Lake Research Site, as both operate in a shared area. Appendum, recommend action downgraded to continued intermediate surveillance, no arrest due to polarization of resources. Oops.
Rose. She's that waitress from the diner.
Rose Marigold observation. Leaves home in car, arrives at O'Dear Diner, opens restaurant, spills a cup of coffee, stares at a coffee puddle and seems suddenly delighted. Begins talking adamantly to the puddle. Observer not in diner, did not hear her. Goes on break, back from break, ate a sandwich and wrote in a notebook. Couldn't see text. Stares at a ceiling fan for approximately 50 seconds, smiling. Leaves O'Dear Diner on foot. Stops at pier and writes in notebook. Stares at clouds and becomes upset. Shaking her head and speaking up at the sky. Not close to her. Not close enough to hear. Leaves pier. Arrives at car. Enters. Arrives home. Watches TV. Cooks dinner. Macaroni and cheese. Watches TV while eating. Goes to bed. Reads the sudden stop. Turns off light.
This is one weird cult.
We are the Cult of the Tree. We watch in the night. I see it now. This is our mission. Make the woods scary again. It's a tree. A spruce tree. Keep them out. Keep them safe. Together we are a forest. Cult of the Tree. Yeah, you are. If there's one thing I could say about you that I know for sure is that you are the Cult of the Tree. You right. You right. You right. You right. Members are regular folk, locals, disorganized but dedicated. Symbols, attire have no deeper meaning. Cult symbols inspired by FBC logo, also drugs.
That's it.
Has to be. So we... Rose... I mean, I don't know if she's a cult member or not. I mean, she's kind of a wild card.
A creepy basement.
I don't trust that.
No! They took it! They're playing with me. I was so close.
They're playing with you, but how did that even happen?
You know the deal, ladies and gentlemen. If you enjoyed what you see here today, please leave a like. And if you're new to the channel and haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you!